Hi holiday stampers, Purple Lizard here. Welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of year. The holiday catalog is coming to an end. The last day that you can order from it is going to be January the 4th. I know that a lot of people like to make Christmas cards throughout the year. So now's the time to stock up on your favorite Christmas stamps and your favorite Christmas paper. Sometimes Christmas paper is harder to find throughout the year, and you may want to stock up now. So you can order from this catalog until January 4th. So my friend Crystal gave me some beautiful paper that's in this catalog. It's in the Snowflake Splendor suite. It's the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. See, it is beautiful. It has snowflakes all over it, and it has beautiful colors in it. The Highland Heather, Pool Party, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Pacific Point, Misty Moonlight, one of the new in colors, and Night of Navy. I love all these colors. Now, I didn't have any of the other things in this suite, like the stamp set or the dies or the folder or any of the other doodads that went with it, but I wanted to still use this beautiful paper. So I decided to pull out a bunch of other stamp sets that I have from this catalog and see what I could come up with. So I'm going to show you some of the cards I came up with. Here's a card where I used the Perfectly Plaid stamp set along with the coordinating punch, the Christmas tree punch. I just punched out the tree from the paper and popped him up on here with some dimensionals, and along with a little sentiment from, this sentiment is from the Itty Bitty Christmas right here. And I'm not sure about the folder, where it's a random folder, and the inside was stamped with this. I thought it came out cute. Another card that I did with this same stamp set and punch is this one. I punched out 3 trees from the paper and used another snowflake embossing folder on it, and with a little sentiment and tree on the inside. And this is beautiful paper here. This is the same designer series paper in the background there. So another stamp set that I used was the Twill Christmas, and I used the snowflake paper in the background, and I invented my own little bird to go with it. This bird I don't believe exists anywhere other than on paper. And I stamped him on the inside too. So another great place that this paper could be used is with the little bird. I'm sure you could do the cardinal in red and still do red and it would look good, but I really love the balmy blue. So that was with the Twill Christmas. Another card that I did, when I saw this paper, I instantly thought of these little snowmen from the snowman season. I love these little guys, and when I saw this little tiny snowflake covered paper, I instantly thought of these little snowmen. Let it snow. And there's the guy on the inside. I think he's really cute. So that was another card that I made. And this one is using the Christmas Gleaming. I punched out a couple of ornaments from the designer series paper. This is the little dots here and the Christmas. And some snowflakes from the snowman These little snowmen are from the Snowman season set that I just showed you. So there's another card using that paper. And this is a card. It's using the Designer Series paper again, the Snowflake Splendor. But I've used this set from a friend of mine. I don't own it. And it's also in this catalog. It's called Gnome for the Christmas. There it is. It's very cute. And so these are the little gnomes from it. Stamped him and made him purple. The little snowflakes on his hat matched perfectly, I thought, with the DSP. And here's his little friend in blue. Same thing. And the Be Jolly this season is from the Christmas Gleaming set. And Celebrate the Season is also from the Itty Bitty Christmas. So I wanted to make a card using some of this Designer Series paper really quickly. Here's some. I think this was one of my, I can't say my favorites, maybe one of my favorites. I really liked a lot of them. There's the back side. And so, you know, it has purple in it, and so I'm going to be in love with it. We're going to glue this paper down really fast to this card base that I have in Gorgeous Grape. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. So I wanted the purple to be on top and the blue to be on the bottom of this card. On this card we're going to use the Sweetest Time stamp set. This is another stamp set that's, all the stamp sets that I've showed you today are in this 2020 catalog, and as far as I know, they're all retiring this year. So you need to hurry and get them if you want these stamp sets. So I stamped a couple of candles. Let's see, I have one in Gorgeous Grape, one in Pacific Blue here, and one in Highland Heather. And then I also stamped a little flame and embossed it with silver embossing powder and glued it on there already. And next, this stamp set comes with coordinating dies with the really pretty holly die, and this is what it cuts out like. This is it. So I've cut it out in the silver foil paper, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Now you can also cut away part of it and just use half of it if you would like to do something in that fashion also, but I'm gonna use the whole thing. And so I've already cut it to fit my 4 by 5 1/4 across. Well, it's not, it's 5 1/4 by across. I also wanted to make a little halo for my flames. So I want to make sure this is where I want the candles first. I want this one lower. There we go. Oh, and I'd like them to overlap too, actually. Those two to overlap and leave a little room for my halo. And so will they all fit nice? And I'd like for the candles not to be where the little berries are if they could. So I do want this one a little higher, over a little, and about here. And let me grab a pencil really quick. And I want to mark where my candles are first. Let's just put a little mark about right here, and right here, and here-ish. See if I can see those. Oh, yes. Because next I'm going to take a little dauber. Little daubers, Stampin' Up sells them. And I'm going to take Highland Heather. And my candles are purple, are Gorgeous Grape, Pacific Blue, and Highland Heather. I'm going to take this Highland Heather here, though. I want it to be kind of light, but I want to be able to see it, too. There we go. About like so. And where my candles are, I'm going to put a little halo. And here's a little purple halo here too. Just a little. And with the Pacific Point, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make a little blue halo with it. Don't want it too dark for sure. It's just a light. There we go. And now I'm going to glue my candles down. We'll start with this one. Actually, yeah, I'm going to glue my candle down first. I know about where I want them. I need to cover up my little pencil mark one way or another, right? Put a little glue on this guy. And a little glue on this one. And for the die, the holly berries here, a lot of these parts are small. I don't want to get glue all over everything, so I am just going to put little tiny dots in a few places and call it good. That's it. There we go. That should hold that much. I also stamped a Merry Christmas with the Merry Christmas from Christmas Gleaming in the Gorgeous Grape. Since it's such a strong color, this Gorgeous Grape, it kind of needed to be in 3 different points of this card for it to blend in. That's why I chose to do the Gorgeous Grape. If I had done the card in blue, I would have stamped this in blue, because there would have been 3 nice ways for your eye to be led around this card with such a strong color like Gorgeous Grape or Pacific Point, same thing. So I already have put the little mini dimensionals on the back of this one. Hopefully they'll cooperate and come off. We all know how that can be during my videos. I can struggle the hardest with the tiniest thing. Okay, I think I'm going to put it here in this corner. Call the outside of this card done. But I do want to put something on the inside. Don't like a naked inside. So I have a little piece of Whisper White here. And I've got my one of the leaves from the stamp set ready to go. I really like doing first, second, third stamping with the leaves like in the corner. I think that's neat. So, ooh, do I want to do, should I do purple berries, purple leaves? Stamp it a little lighter so that I get more out of it. There we go. Or should I do blue leaves? I think we should do blue. Highland Heather or Pacific Point leaves. Yep. and then a Highland Heather berries. So I'm going to stamp here in my corner once, but I'm going to go ahead and re-ink. See, I have my ink here. I'm going to re-ink this leaf. Otherwise, if I stamp second generation now, that's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to re-ink it, stamp it off, and do my second, third stamp like that. I'm going to do the same thing up here in this corner. So I'm going to ink it, stamp it, but then I'm going to stamp it again, stamp off, and do my second and third generation. Then I have the berries ready to go. The little berries are right here. And I'm going to ink them up with the Highland Heather, little Highland Heather ink, and stamp them right on top there, just to go with that. Let's put, it says Merry Christmas on the outside. Let's put bright and peaceful wishes to you this Christmas. Or should we put love and light to you? Yep. Bright and peaceful wishes to you this Christmas is the one we're going for. I don't already have it loaded up. So sorry. And I'm going to use a block that's too small. So I'm turning it sideways. Let's do it with, of course, this. It should be done with Gorgeous Grape to go with the card. Let's do it with this. To go with the base of the card. Oh yes, I like that. Bright and peaceful wishes to you this Christmas. Then we're gonna load it up with some glue. So if you like to make cards throughout the year, or if you super fell in love with any paper, like I did this paper, you should hurry and order it before January 4th, before they run out also. So there we go. There's another card done with the Snowflake Splendor. I'll let you see all the cards again that I did. There is the Christmas trees, the gnome for the holidays, Christmas is gleaming, the snowman season, Twill Christmas, and the sweetest time. Oh, wait, push these up a little. There we go. So I had lots of fun with this paper. Thank you, Crystal, for the beautiful paper. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas and a beautiful, happier New Year than 2020. Thanks for watching. Bye.